when we're done, you believe I am a woman. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. You ain't got a one-track mind, yeah. I'll have it any way you like, yeah. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it. Ain't nobody else can relate. Boy, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I can be all the things you told me not to be. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. And he's the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. You love it how I move you. Love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. And I feel it after midnight. Feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe I am a woman. I'll tell you all the things you should know. So baby, take my hand, save your soul. We can make it last, take it slow. How I want it, yeah. And you're different from the rest. And boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. Let's see if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I can be all the things you told me not to be. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. And he's the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. You love it how I move you. Love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. And I feel it after midnight. Feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe I am a woman. I am a woman. I am a woman, yeah. One, when all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. I am a woman. I am a woman, yeah. One, when all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. Yes. Let's see if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. And I can be all the things you told me not to be. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. And he's the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. You love it how I move you. Love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. And I feel it after midnight. Feeling that you can't find my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe I am a woman. I am a woman. I am a woman, yeah. One, when all is said and done, you believe I am a woman. I am a woman.
That is I Am a Woman. And yes, this is a cover, but let me tell you guys, the lady who sang this song, like, let me tell you, I am super excited to have her here because, of course, it is a Wednesday, and like every Wednesday, we celebrate a woman. And when somebody hit me up to do this interview, I was like, yo, of course, I know who she is. I love what she is doing. And I'm super excited to be having her here. I'm excited to get to know her, for the listeners also to get to know her. We are going to be talking about her music career because she is a singer, a songwriter. She is an artist. She's a fempreneur. She is honestly breaking the barriers out here in the 254, because she is just not a girl who's making music, but this girl right here has done computer science and software engineering. She was in Strathmore. She is a jack of many trades, and I'm super excited to be having her here as we get to talk to her, get to know a bit about her and her journey. Savina is in the building. How are you doing, girl?
I'm good. I'm so good. What am I supposed to say? Wow,
First, how has your day been?
it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm great.
You're great.
Yeah.
Now, I am super excited to have you here. And the last time we interviewed you was exactly a year ago. And yeah, a year ago, yeah, when we were at Mudaiga Suits, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I want us to be able to catch up, and I want for the listeners who are listening in for the first time, how would you be able to describe yourself? Because I gave you an intro, you know, just from what I know.
Yeah.
But how do you describe yourself, Savina?
I mean, on the internet, I'm Sabina.
Yeah.
But for my family,
Mm-hmm.
which are the listeners, you
Yeah.
can just call me Joy.
Joy.
Yeah. I'm a singer, songwriter,
Mm-hmm.
artist. I'm forcing issues to be a director as well.
Yeah.
Businesswoman, computer scientist student,
Mm-hmm.
and music is my life.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Incredible. You have honestly been doing it big out here, and we're gonna be talking all about it. So we played this cover, and first of all, girl, your vocals, like, incredible. This lovely lady went to Brook House. She did BTech music.
Yeah.
And I want to know, how was that course?
Yeah.
Was it all you envisioned? Was it tough? For the people listening in, was it like the moment you're like, you know what, I'm going to do music and this is what I'm choosing to do regardless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my main problem with it is
Mhm.
it's not marketed enough.
Yeah.
It was like a life-changing experience for me.
Mm.
I mean, I always knew I wanted to do music, and I knew I'm getting into this thing somehow. But if there was a period in my life that I finally had clarity and a way
Mhm.
to start,
Yeah.
it's definitely when I went to Brook House, and I learned so much. I met so many great people. I like if I could go back, I'll be
Mhm.
there right now. I'll be
Yo.
back there right now.
Right now.
Right now. It was amazing. It's such a great cause for anyone that's thinking about, even if it's not commercializing your music,
Mhm.
just, growing your artistry.
Yeah.
Like, I grew so much in those 2 years. So yeah, it was lovely.
Incredible. And you were working with people like Ian Bogwa, Eric Wanaina, like, put us in your shoes, girl. Like, we just watch these people on TV, we listen to them,
Yeah.
but here you are working with them. Tell us, how was that?
It was so intimidating at first.
Right?
When I first met Ian, I didn't even speak. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, but they're such great teachers. Oh my God, I feel like I'm just going to praise everyone in the whole course the whole time.
Yeah.
But I learned so much from them, and you realize they're people too, they're artists too, and they were just there to guide us and hold our hands throughout everything. So these things I learned from Eric about songwriting. He taught me more about songwriting.
Yeah.
Ian was more about like live performance, all of that. There's also other teachers about like live instruments, event planning, business, and all of that. It was a full course. Full course, yeah. But Ian is actually so nice. Like,
Really?
He's actually so nice. And I have a lot of stage fright. So I get so shy to even sing in like parade and everything. Ian is like, you have a talent, just sing.
Yeah,
So
you
Ian is
got
actually
this.
such a sweetheart, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad I met them, yeah.
That's incredible. How and when did you know you could sing? Because you have incredible vocal range. Like, girl, it's incredible, So apart from, because I heard you say, I was singing in the shower, and of course in high school you went and you were doing music,
Yeah.
So I want to know how and when at that moment. And for somebody who has never done vocal training,
Yeah.
is it possible to to get to your point?
Yeah, definitely. Like that's Ed Sheeran. He didn't know how to sing, and he just kept working at it. So I guess I was luckier that my training in the shower helped. But I started singing from when I was 4.
Yeah.
But I would go to the washroom for like maybe 2 hours every single day with my earphones in my ears, sing in the mirror every single day for 2 hours. My mom was like, I don't know what you're doing. You're just making a lot of noise. But I was singing every single day, all the time.
Wow.
Minimum 2 hours. And so I think high school was the first time guys are like, wait, like you can sing. So I was like, wait, I can sing. I can sing.
Yeah.
So that's when now I started being a bit more direct and open about it. In primary, I was kind of shy. I was like, yeah, I kind of sing, but it wasn't really serious. High school was when I finally got a chance to, you know, perform in the choir, worship, lead worship, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's when I was kind of solidified. Okay, I think I can actually do this thing.
Yeah.
Before it was a dream, it was like, I'm a singer, but I didn't believe it myself as well. But I got that validation for sure in like high school when I started performing, playing piano, playing guitar and everything. So yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
You talk about your dad singing and he's able to sing.
Yeah.
And I was curious. I was like, would you ever have your dad in a song?
Would he ever have, like, would he ever agree?
Would that even be possible? Like a feature, you know?
I wish. My dad is so stingy with his talents. But yeah, the singing, he also sang in choir and everything. But more so, his sister was the singer of the family.
Yeah.
My dad was a break dancer.
Whoa.
So actually, any dancing I learned at first was from my dad. Yeah. So he'd break dance, like, you know, like the windmills,
like proper.
and like throwing yourself on the ground and everything. Yeah. So the singing definitely comes from like my dad's side of the family. My mom. Yeah. Moving on swiftly.
But they are supportive.
Extremely.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful and I'm so lucky to have them as my family. Even my sister included. They hold my hand every single time.
Yeah.
Because the industry is tough and you go through a lot of self-doubt and you feel like, why am I even doing this? Like, what am I still doing?
Yeah.
They're always the first ones to pick me up and tell me, no, you have to keep going. You have something and you're going to show the whole world. You've shown us, you're going to show them.
Yeah. Because you just touched on it a bit. You started professionally doing music in 2019, right?
Yeah.
I want to know how it's been for you so far.
Yeah.
What are the challenges you're probably facing and would want to shed light on? Probably that, you know, somebody could listen in and probably learn something from it. Yeah.
The self-doubt is definitely one of the top ones. Feeling almost like you're not good enough to be in this space, or you're constantly trying to prove your worth to people maybe who've made it before you.
Yeah.
And just wondering, like, am I good enough to actually achieve all these dreams I'm thinking about? I think that was probably the top one. You mix that with anxiety, it's madness. Yeah. So having a support system is extremely important, like for me in my journey and everything. And also with the proving yourself to people, you need to also sit down and decide, these are the people that are for me. These are the people that actually think I'm good. Instead of trying to enter some club, just make your own. Be with the people that believe in you and tough it out. Somehow it's going to work out.
It's gonna work out.
You don't have to be accepted by everyone, and you don't have to like kiss anyone's ass. Like as long as you find your people, hold them and keep going.
Incredible. So I want to play another cover. But this time, instead of me picking, I want you to tell us which one you'd like us to listen to.
Okay.
And then we'll play it.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we're going to talk about how this lady was signed to Universal. And we're going to talk about her new music. And we are going to talk about how she is out here, a tech babe, you know, doing the thing. So please, if you may, give us a cover song we play. And then when we come back, we're going to tell them.
I think the When We Were Young one was good. I've not had these covers in like 4 years. So I don't know. But I think the When We Were Young one is okay.
Perfect.
I'm going to cringe the whole time. But it's fine.
This is When We Were Young.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie, still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Oh, let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young. When we were young. When we were young. When we were young. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there. To when you were there. So keep holding on in case it hasn't gone. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Oh, when we were young. When we were young. When we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so tired of getting old. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Girl, when we were young. Yo, and you were mighty brave. Like, that's Adele. Yo, and your vocals were like there too. So
Saying to be in this industry, I think you have to be delusional to some extent. Like you actually just have to be. You have to lie to yourself.
True.
Yeah,
True.
You have to be delusional to the point you think, everyone else is going to like this too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sing an Adele song, and I'm going to post it on YouTube, and it'll be there forever. Fuck it.
Yo, it's incredible. Your voice is
Thank you.
one of a kind. Honestly, we can tell you've umenda shule. Like, honestly, your parents should be proud. Yes, the tuition fee, guys.
Coming back.
It's coming back. So I want us to be able to talk about a couple of things.
All right.
And this is very interesting because you were signed, or you are still signed to Universal. I'm not too sure which one it is. But Universal was big, and I remember like it was even in the papers, like you were like, yo, Savina. I was like, who is Savina? Like, what do you mean this girl has just been signed? So I want to know how that moment was for you.
Yeah.
And right now, are you still signed, or are you solo dolo and winning it?
Yeah.
You know, because you are winning, like, girl. So tell us how it was and how that transition was, and the journey of being signed, and what you're doing now, and if you are still signed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think when it happened was so crazy. Even my parents couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, from supporting me, I finally have something feasible to show them, like in terms of my growth and my progress. I'm like, guys, I have a record deal, like yay.
Come
and it was
on.
like I was so happy. It was like the best day of my whole life. Like we went out,
Girl, that whole
it was
week
crazy.
you're like,
I was
we're
like,
going out.
yeah.
We are.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
And one thing they definitely did, I learned so much about the behind the scenes of the industry.
Yeah.
To answer briefly and then go back to how they taught me, I am solo dolo.
Yeah.
And indie right now. Indie.
Love it.
But a lot of the, strategies I'm using and like planning a rollout plan, or even like where I'm distributing my music, I learned from the label.
Yeah.
And every label is different. I can't speak for Sony. I can't speak for UMGSA.
Yeah.
Obviously, there were challenges, there were ups, there were downs. And so my biggest issue, I ended up carrying a lot of the weight and doing things myself.
Okay.
But again, I took that as a lesson. And that's why I can handle things on my own right now. I can do what I'm doing on my own.
Look
Yeah.
at you. Look at
Yeah.
you.
But they were the most important thing is they gave me that validation that,
yeah,
I'm doing something, guys. I'm doing something.
And I'm doing it right.
Yeah, and they believed in my music. And for so long, I kept being told, like, pop, I shouldn't really call myself a pop artist. I need to find another name, like maybe an Afro pop or like a Kenyan pop something. And I'm like, but I'm a pop artist. And I think they were the first corporate to really say, no, we believe in your sound and we believe in your music. And we want to release the song with you. It was trouble, actually. The signing was kind of accidental. Yeah, I just reached out to the guy in distribution because I wanted to know where should I post the song. And he said, send the song. And then I sent the song. And they're like, okay, we want to release it with you. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Whoa.
What is actually happening right
What
now?
is happening?
I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Yeah, and so I don't think I have anything ill to say. I mean, I know they've got a new management, so it's not even the team I was dealing with before. Yeah. And even with that team, I still speak to a lot of them. They still give me advice all the time, opportunities.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, for anyone who's about to sign with a label, I'd say read your contract. Read your contract. And you have, as much as you may be a breakout artist, a new artist, you still have leverage, you still have power.
True.
And if someone's not willing to give that to you, then you don't have to sign.
Yeah.
You should never put yourself below. Yeah. You need to meet somewhere in the middle. And so maybe that was an issue. I was thinking, I'm being done such a kindness, even being considered. So I probably took maybe the lowest deal I could get. And so I think you also have to talk your shit a bit. And as an artist, you can ask for things and read your contracts and use a lawyer and include numbers in the contract.
I hope read even the fine print.
Especially the fine print.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about Trouble. Yo, first debut song, first ever song recorded, first video, first time meeting So Fresh. It was the first.
That's my first.
Your first.
That's my first.
Your first love, man. Your first everything. So this song is incredible, and I'm very curious what your creative process is like when it comes to songwriting, because this song is perfectly written, if I would say so myself. Like it just flows so well, and then you're like, man, like she actually went there, like, so it's an incredible song. I fucks with it like heavy.
Thank you. Gosh.
So please put us in your shoes when you were writing this song, and then your creative process when it comes to writing, because you're blessed.
Thank you.
We will even get to that more. Yeah.
So with writing, remember the thing I told you about? I go to a washroom and I'll sing for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it changed from that when I now became an actual artist. I'd sit down on my bed with my laptop and my phone.
Yeah.
I search YouTube, type beats. So I think Trouble was probably like a Camila Cabello type beat or something.
What?
And I'd sit and write for like 2 hours. I'm just coming up with melodies. If I like a song, I'll try finish it. I think I wrote it in like 20 minutes, that kind of thing. It starts with like the word, like maybe I'm singing, so I can kind of hear trouble. And then I force issues from them, like, okay, that's what this song is about. And so now I went to So Fresh. I told him I have this song.
Yeah.
Now make it. Which I do feel now I kind of stole the creative process from him. So when I'm working with producers, I'm doing it a lot differently now. Now we work things from scratch, and I really enjoy doing that with producers now.
Okay.
But yeah, so I go to him with a song I've recorded on my phone, on voice
On
memos.
your phone, yeah.
Like, okay, this is the song. Let's make that. And he did such a great job, like interpreting it in his own way and making it our own. And so that's how Trouble was born.
Yo,
yeah,
incredible. So when it comes to songwriting, can you give us like a 101 class, like right now, when it comes to songwriting, especially because somebody here is like, yo, ebu tufunze. So when it comes to songwriting, is there like a formula?
Yeah, for sure. For me, I'm a very mathematical person, and I don't do things by mistake. So I always think if I'm writing a song, I know there's going to be a hook. I'm probably going to do a shorter verse 2 that goes straight into the hook after. But my process would be definitely start with the instrumental, whether it's like piano, beats, whatever it is. You just listen, even without thinking too far. What is the song making you feel? Like, what are you feeling? Like, are you feeling like I want to twerk right now? Are you feeling like I want to cry and like just like kill myself? Okay, not that.
I get you.
But so I start with that. Like, what am I feeling about it? And then I start mumbling words. Una guess too. Don't be afraid to guess, and guess loudly. Sorry, it's okay, because the best ideas come just sing whatever is coming, whether it sounds good, bad, sing it, just sing it into your phone, into your mic, whatever it is. And then now from there, you can hear sneak words in those fake melodies. You kind of hear a word or two or something, and then that guides me. I'm like, okay, this is what the song is about. So once I have that, I kind of decide, okay, if I'm talking about meeting a guy for the first time in the club, so then verse 1, I'm going to talk about seeing him. Then chorus, we're going to talk about like, let's get in trouble. Then verse 2, I'm like, okay, see, I've seen him. We've talked about getting in trouble. Now we're on each other. So I think of songwriting as like a movie. I actually try to envision what am I singing about, and so it has to flow like a composition. For me. Yeah.
Yo, that's incredible.
Yeah,
I'd want to know, what part of a song do you enjoy most, in terms of, do you enjoy the creative process? Do you enjoy the part where, okay, it's the visuals, now we're creating the video part and aspect, or do you enjoy the part where it's out and we're pushing it and it's my baby and it's gonna grow legs and it's gonna walk? So I want to know, for you, what part do you enjoy the most?
Mine is probably after we've just done a song in the studio and we have the first demo. We don't even have any ad libs. We don't have, but I'm like, bro, this is a banger.
This is a banger.
That's my and I would listen to that song relentlessly for like 800 hours. Like, that's the only thing I listen to for the next like 10 weeks. So even by the time a song is coming out, I've had it to the point I can't even stand it anymore. Which I should probably stop. Cap, the producer I'm working with, says I have demo-itis.
Really?
Because I would listen to the same demo over and over. So I think for me, it's when you're in studio and then you're in your producer, like, I think we've cooked. I think there's something here. That's definitely my favorite. And then next, now between visuals and having people actually appreciate it in the same way as you. I think it's people, and then the visuals. I love videos. I love videos. And I try my best to have visuals for everything if I can. So so I think people also liking it, and then when it's time to now bring it to life through cameras.
Because your videos are, you can tell, anyway, there has been investment done, because the quality is A1, and
thank you
for you to put out such stunning videos, like, girl,
thank you,
girl. Let me tell you, you are doing incredible. Let's talk about producers. What do you look for when it comes to a producer?
That's a great question.
Especially in case somebody is listening and they're like, hey, I want to work with Silvina, so I
think, I don't know if this sounds too general. It's the vibe for it. It's the vibe. Like if I come to you with a crazy idea, you're going to like shut it. Because I argue with producers in studio. Like this, and like, no, it has to be like this. Like, can can we mix our madness and make it beauty? So I think it's a vibe, and like, yeah, if we can joke and if we can be friends, I think we can make music together. I think, I don't know if I have a process or like a system really. It's very much the vibe, and also just the genres. Like, are you open to doing? Because I'm very malleable in my music. I don't like sticking to one type of genre. Yeah. So are you also open to doing many different things? Are you stuck on, I have to work on this? So it's easier for me to work with like producers are a bit more open to doing many different genres. Because then our ideas can just flow. We'll do R&B right now, and then we'll do hip hop, and then we'll do whatever until we find the one. So yeah.
So that was actually my next question, because you were saying that the genre you do most is pop.
Yeah.
So would you say now that has changed? Is it different? Like, are you open to doing like other genres, or like you're like, hey guys, it's pop for now, and you guys are gonna just get with the program? Or do you see yourself like getting into other genres? I
think for me, in my Oxford definition of pop, I think when I think of pop, it's like I think of like top 100 charts and all that. So popular music, I take it quite literally. And popular music can be anything. In 2016 it was trap. In 2013 it was EDM. Like right now it's maybe like Anguka Nayo or like Amapiano. So for me, pop is popular music. And so me being a pop artist means I'm open to very many different genres. Which is so interesting. And somebody was saying it the other day, when it comes to a wave of like a genre that's hitting, don't be left, like behind. You gotta get with the wave, get with the program.
So do you agree or do you disagree, or what's your take on that?
I think you have to be true to yourself as an artist, for sure. Because I love urban tone and I listen to it every single day. But I don't know if my sound works with urban tone. So you might get to the point where you're jumping on every trend, and you sell your authenticity as an artist. So I strive to, as much as I'm doing a lot of different genres, it's music I love making and it's music I enjoy. So as much as you're hopping on a wave, because Amapiano is popping right now, if that's not who you are, people are gonna feel it and they're gonna know it. Like, you're just selling out, or you're just making like a record to just itoke too, and it jumps. But I think you can follow waves and you can get inspired from what's hitting, for sure. But don't sell out your artistry. So as you're hopping on that wave, is it still true to you? Is it still true to what you enjoy doing, or is it completely flip and you hate doing it, but you're doing it because it's what's popular? That's bullshit. Don't do that.
Don't do that. All right, let's talk about performing. Now, I watched you perform right here, guys. We had an event. And it was incredible to watch you perform. You are really good on stage, and I'm sure it takes a lot of practice. And I want to know, do you enjoy performing? And when was your first performance? And what was your best performance? What has been your best performance so far? So I love performing, but I have stage fright. So I'm a bit of a... Really?
What's this thing called? Okay, it's fine. It's not going to come. So what my sister tells me is Joy has stage fright, but Savina loves performing. So I genuinely think I become like an alter ego. And I just pretend, you know how they say fake it till you make it, like pretend you're confident, pretend you're feeling yourself, everyone else will follow suit. That is literally what happens.
Girl.
So my best performance, the Safe Space one, was up there for sure. But I planned a launch party for Pardon Me, the EP. And I think that was the first time I could actually showcase, like, okay guys, this is me live. And the reception was crazy, and I had so much fun, like from dancing to singing to arranging the whole thing. And I'm a bit of a control freak, so I was part of everything. We arranged the whole set with my pianist, the choreographer. We were sitting there choreographing together, practicing, teaching the dancers, that kind of thing. So I did the vocal arrangements for the BGVs, that kind of thing. So I think live as a whole is so fun. Like, and I learned that. I definitely learned from Nikita. I started out before even writing for her, was definitely as a background vocalist, and I was just saying, like, what's this world? What's actually going on? Like, this is what's happening. And so my love for live performance stemmed from that.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, because you have brought her up,
Yeah.
let's talk about Nikita Kering.
Yeah.
You guys met at Brookhouse,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So, you guys have been friends for quite some time.
Yeah.
I want to know what songs you've written and how it's like writing for your friend.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
must be so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's also this. Let me start chronologically. The songs this year we did Doja, and Tonight I wrote with her.
Wow.
The others are unreleased. I think. Okay, I don't know if she's announced it yet. So yeah, they're coming. There's more coming. And honestly, we're just having fun in studio. In fact, sometimes we're just going. You'll write. You don't know if that song's ever gonna get released or not. But we're just vibing and we're just writing. So it's really fun, and we learn from each other and we bounce off each other. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
How is it when you guys are in the same industry as friends? That must be
Yeah.
so dope.
It's so fun because I have
You have
somebody to run to the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody who you can relate with. Yeah.
And the best part, someone who's gone through what I'm going through. So I'm not just ranting, I'm actually getting advice back, and I think you should take this route. This is what's working, this is what isn't working. That kind of thing. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. How is the industry treating you ladies? Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, how is it?
I guess for myself, it's okay. It's a bit of like there's a bit of gatekeeping for sure. Yeah, I think as a new artist, getting into the right spaces, not everyone's like, come, yes,
you're welcome.
Please,
open arms.
Waiting. It's not always that. Sometimes you kind of have to force issues. What I was saying in the beginning, like you have to get accepted so that, so I guess that happens. But then it's also nice to see support from other women. I think what I love about the industry, at least women, are very much like, oh, she can sing, or like lifting each other up and that kind of thing. So I enjoy that a lot, like for the industry. Of course, there's other very complex issues like like the sexual side of things, or like people treating you differently, or maybe respecting you a bit less because you're just a girl in the room. That kind of thing. I've had situations where maybe a producer won't take me seriously because I've come alone. Then we have the same meeting, but now I have like a male friend of mine pretending to be my manager. Oh, now we're talking seriously. Yeah. So there's a lot of different issues where you just have to be delusional and live in ignorance and bliss. And you just keep moving. Yeah.
But I think that, especially with us women coming together and uplifting each other, it's incredible, you know. And I think that there's a lot of room for improvement.
For sure.
And I hope that we are heading there. But I think the rate that the music industry is growing,
And changing,
I think everything is going to head in the right direction, you know.
And there's so much talent in not just Nairobi, in Kenya. There's so much talent. And I think the good thing of like social media, TikTok and all that, it's no longer limited to just the corporate speaking who their favorites are. Like if people like you, they will find you on TikTok and they'll uplift you. And I think it's been so amazing to watch anyone get their stage like through their talent. So yeah.
I hear you. So this girl is a jack of many trades. I was telling you guys. So you were in Strathmore, doing computer science and a bit of software engineering. And you decided it's a bit hectic. We're gonna do online. So I want to know how that is going. If you finished, because this was a year ago, and I was like, wait, has she finished school? How is school going?
We're all wondering. My parents would love to know as well. The only thing with the flexible schedule I have now is my semesters are extremely long. So it's like I'm doing like one semester a year. So I guess that's what I'm trading for the time I get to do my music. So my semesters are like from April to September, then September to April. So realistically, I'm doing like one semester a year for the rest of my years. So I'm still there. But it's such a great learning experience. And I think COVID was terrible. I'm not about to give it its praises. But it did open opportunities in terms of like connecting the world through the internet and online. Like doing my whole degree online is something I wouldn't have imagined like 10 years ago. Then now I'm literally going to go graduate and get a paper. And I've never met my lecturers. That's
dope, right? So I want to know, somebody listening in wants you to write them a song.
Okay.
How does that process go? Like, do we DM you? And of course, tunataka kujua bei, you know?
Yeah.
How much do you charge? You
Yeah.
know, because somebody might be listening in and they'd be like, hey, like, she could hook me up with a song or two.
Yeah.
Heck, even an album.
Maybe a whole album. Bay tutangia kwa DM. I'm one of those DM
Yo,
for price.
okay.
DM for price.
kwanza. Yeah.
And I hate them when I see an online shop that's like DM for price. Una bo, but I guess I understand them now. But yeah, definitely like DM is the easiest way to reach me. On my email, I am constantly checking through my email. Yeah, and I guess it just depends what kind of vibe. And I also need to understand, am I coming in as just a writer? Are you providing everything else? Are we going for a studio session? Are we sitting down with a guitar and writing a song?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just also need to know the parameters. But yeah, just DM me, man.
Do you think you could teach somebody like music? It's such a random question, but do you think you could actually teach somebody like how to write a song, you know, how to come up with like melodies, you know, how to perform on stage? Do you think like if your cousin came up to you and she's like, hi, Joy, could you please?
I would try. Let me say try. Yeah, I don't know. You see the thing I told you about the self-doubt. I'm still working on it. I don't know if I've gotten to the professional point where I can like now pass the baton and tell people this is what to do, lead you, because I still feel I'm also still learning so much about my voice. I'm still doing vocal training. I'm still taking songwriting classes. I'm still learning as well. So I would love to teach, but once I get to that point where I'm confident and I'm like, guys, I know the secret to a hit song, and a great performance.
And a great performance.
Yeah.
So we are going to talk a bit about this EP of yours, Pardon Me. It dropped in 2023.
Yep.
And I want us to first play a song from that album.
Yeah.
And this time I will, of course, let you pick a song that you want us to listen from that EP.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we are going to talk about your new music, going to talk about the EP as well.
Yeah.
And then going to talk about what you're doing now as we wrap up the show, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
So what song do you want us to listen to?
I think we should do some double cool.
Hey,
some bad mamacita.
Some bad mamacita.
Yeah.
All right.
All
This is Ndovuku and our beautiful, stunning, gorgeous lady.
471 line of GMT for all night.
At the end.
Come on.
That is Savina Bad Mamacita featuring Ndovuku.
Yeah.
So of course, you know, my questions are, how did this collaboration happen?
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind the song?
Yeah.
You know, tell us all about this song, because it's popping.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, majority of that EP are songs I wrote in 2019.
Yeah.
Or like 2019, same process. Like I'm online, type beats, come up with a melody
Come
and
up with a
everything.
melody, yeah.
So I actually had like a whole verse too. And I just used to say like, this song needs like a dope rapper.
Yeah.
And it's now I'm with Universal. So that's why I also say like there's so many opportunities I got through them. Yeah. So I just told them, guys, just somehow, I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I want to do the song.
On the song.
And so they approached him. We just did a meetup and everything. No, the first thing was sending the song. So I'm just there praying. I'm waiting for an email that he likes the song.
I hope it's a yes.
Like, I hope he likes it. And then I got an email. Yeah, Ndova said he'd like to hop on the song. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. And so we met for the first time, and it was so great. The session was so great. He did his verse just like one time. Evo Nikita did the background vocals on the song as well. So yeah, we had a really great session that day. And since then, he's been really supportive. Like he came for that launch, performed with me. Yeah. Whenever I need advice or anything, he's a call away. So yeah, he's such a great guy actually. Yeah. And something I really admire about him, he's so supportive, I think, of the young people in the industry.
True.
Like if it's not me, it's Tesla, it's Lil Minor, he's there. Kina Furthermore, he's he's like, I see him as a music dad, and he's actually not that old, but yeah, he's such a great guy.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out to yeah.
And you said something. He got out of like his comfort zone. Yeah.
In the song,
Did you expect it? Like when he sent it back, were you like, whoa, this is different?
It live in studio.
Really?
So though I regretted the first time. I was like, it kind of sounds like the verse in, is it this Lil Minor song? Is it Kishash? I don't know. I'm like I've forgotten it completely.
Yeah.
So the first thing I said, I was like, I think it kind of sounds like that, but the verse is so good, and I was like, why did I say that? What's wrong with me? So like listening back, it's fun. I look forward to that part.
Yeah.
Even the video, like I was like, okay, let's compete. I know the whole verse. In fact, anytime I work with someone, I probably know my collaborators' part more than mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a fan of what the musician is doing. So yeah, I felt like it was so I don't know what I expected from Mandovu feature, but I was like, whoa, this is sick. Yeah.
Did that feature do anything? Like, did other people be like, yo, like now I want to work with her?
No, I want to take her seriously.
Now I want to not even take her seriously, but now I want to work with her. Like, you know, because you were doing a lot of the songs solo, you know, and now here you are with Ndovu, and then guys are like, wait, what? This is dope. You know, it's different.
Yeah.
So did that, like, where people were like looking your way, they were like, yo.
I think for sure, like, Bad Mama Stay is definitely like my marketing tool, like my billboard. Like someone's like, oh, show me your music. That's the first song.
That's the
like, look who's featured.
Yeah, look there.
So no, and for sure, I think so. Especially rappers, because now this whole year I've just been working with a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
So I think for sure it gave them a bit of confidence. Like, oh, okay, she can get with it. She can mix with us.
Yeah.
So So I think for sure,
nice.
I think it opened a door for sure.
So who have you worked with
this year? Yeah, I was in studio with Dansky. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, I've been with Dansky, Genesis, Mr. K, Cobbs, the whole crew, the whole guys. Yeah. And it's been so fun learning from them. They forced me to rap. So I'm rapping in a few demos.
Really?
Yeah, but it's been really fun learning from them. And and just working with new people, also getting out of my comfort zone. Yeah. Oh, also like Soundcraft, I was working with him. He's such a sick producer.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been really fun.
Who would you want to work with?
So how do I even start?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to start? There's Ukweli for sure.
Yo, Ukweli is dope. Like his beats
so
are
cool.
just he's an incredible producer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ukweli Sedo. London. Like this is London, like in Arama's if I get in a room with you guys, it's over.
It's over.
It's done.
It's over
done.
for y'all.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like you definitely work with so many, like I can see you with almost everybody. I feel like you can work with.
I only said producers.
Yeah.
Can I add artists?
Please do.
Mandy is so cool.
Oh, yo.
She's so cool.
She's honestly been going hard. Like I was like, yo, she's really been working.
Hey, Kabaya for real.
Hey, Kabaya for real.
So I think she's at like the top of my list. Like if I can get on a song with her.
Yeah. I feel like that would be an incredible song.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we pray.
We pray.
Yeah.
Savino, what is a good song to you? How would you describe like a good song? Is it Yeah.
I think the biggest for me is that it makes you feel something. Does it make you want to dance? Does it make you want to cry? Is it conveying what it's supposed to tell you? Like, are you feeling that? So I think people actually say I'm more of a writer than a performer. But is it making you feel something? Whether it's happy, sad, angry.
Yeah.
Like, are you mad at that ex with the artist? Like, are you feeling that? And then I think if it's memorable.
If it's memorable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of the test I use. Like, okay, are people feeling what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if I end the song right now until you sing it back, can you sing it back to me? So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style?
How would I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How would you describe your style?
How would I describe my style?
Yeah.
I think well, number one, bad bitch.
Hey.
That's the
Tell
first
them.
one.
Tell them.
And I think honest. I think I'm constantly just using my music as a vessel to be true.
Yeah.
And to just say like how I'm feeling at that moment. And yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I
That's
don't know
what's
if I've
up.
described my style at all.
Yeah.
But,
No. I kind of get it though.
Yeah.
It's honest. It's real. Like it's tell it as it is.
It's me. Like,
yeah,
you're
me.
listening to
It's
Savina for
it's-
real. Yeah.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
Savina in the building.
In the building. Yeah.
Now, there's a song you recently dropped. It dropped a month ago. And Love Like That.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, I'm going to play the song.
Yeah.
Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. This is Love Like That by Savina.
I've got you all in my company, but still you think we're not meant to be. Not meant to be. I'm pouring out everything in me. You drink it up, yet you're still in need. But not for me. Taking away every piece of me, every breath, every single tear that I bled. It was all in vain. So tell me how you love like that. Nothing else to get attached. Keeping all my love a secret. I don't care. I want it back. So tell me how to love like that. I can fall but not too fast. I'm the only one who needs it. You're okay with holding back. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that. Baby. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that. Tell me how you love like that. Think I got it. I'm the problem. Waiting up for everybody else to solve it. You don't want it. Oh boy, you got it. All for you, I'm giving to this. Nothing I won't do. 'Cause you're taking away every piece of me, every breath, every single tear that I bled. It was all in vain. So tell me how you love like that. Nothing else to get attached. Keeping all my love a secret. I don't care. I want it back. So tell me how to love like that. I can fall but not too fast. I'm the only one who needs it. You're okay with holding back. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that. Baby. So tell me how you love like that. So tell me how you love like that.
Yo. Savina. Love Like That, huh?
Oh shit, this thing is live.
Sorry. I was like, the song is about to end. And we over here just vibing. So, yo,
Yeah.
this song is beautiful.
Thank you.
It is dope. Let's talk about the visuals. Let's talk about the song. Let's talk about this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us when you wrote it.
Yeah.
When you guys decided, okay, we're gonna release it, and the
Yeah.
visuals. Please walk us through everything.
I got you. So, Love Like That is actually like the first. That's the first product of me and Cap being in studio together ever. So this is within the first hour of us working. We just he was like, "What vibe?" I was like, I don't know, like let's just do whatever. And so we did Love. And at first I didn't like the song at all. I was like, it's not good
Really?
enough. They just kept saying like, bro, this is fire. It
Yeah.
was about a situationship. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, actually.
Everybody.
Just, no, you shouldn't be begging for love. Yeah.
Tell them,
So
tell
yeah,
them.
that's basically what the song's about. Just constantly asking someone like, how do you love halfway? How do you tell me you love me? But I'm not your girlfriend. Explain that.
Yeah,
That
make it
don't
make sense.
If 1 + 1 is 2,
Yeah.
and 2 + 2 is 4, the fuck is that?
What is that? What is that?
What is that? Yeah. And so deciding to release it was actually, I was in between the space of like, okay, I've just left Universal. We finished everything like June.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, now I want to go into like release mania. Like I just want to release and
Release
just
it.
drop everything I've been working on.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like Love Like That just felt like the one to start with. And I think it was also just a signal of not just a new musical direction, but just a new direction for me and a new chapter for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was just excited. I was like, okay, I just kind of want people to hear this. And so for the visuals, he's a guy called Nema, and he's very talented. I was just looking for directors because I didn't know who to use. I was like,
Yeah.
I just need like a visualizer, very simple concept. I need this video.
Yeah.
I reached out to him, and he was open with the idea. In fact, I sent him like an idea I thought would be easier to achieve. And he's like, I've listened to the song sounds dark. All the other directors I reached out to were like okay with the initial idea I sent. That was very bright, very happy.
Okay.
He was the only one to like oppose me, and that was my initial idea. I wanted a really dark scary,
setting. Yeah.
kind of video. So he was like, yeah, no, I don't like this idea you sent me. And he's the first one to oppose me. And I think that's when I was like, yeah, I'm doing it with him.
Yeah.
And so he came up with like the forest idea and all that.
Yo.
And yeah, stylist, she's called Duce.
Yo.
She's so talented. She made everything from scratch.
Let me tell you,
everything
that fits.
I'm wearing.
Oh, that
She's
fits.
so
was
talented. She's so talented. My
incredible.
sister was there the whole day,
Yeah.
managing the set. She was there getting us food. She was, following us around, doing my
Yeah.
makeup. And yeah, and it was so much fun, and it was such a relief to get back into the thing I love doing the most, outside of all the negotiating, outside of everything else that the music industry has become.
Yeah.
The one thing I love to do is make music and share my music. So it was so fun to finally do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we're loving it and we're here for it all.
Yeah. You love it like that?
Let me tell you.
Did you hear my joke?
Yo, like that. like that.
She did like my joke.
You see, I was going there. I was going
getting
there.
there.
No, I love it, honestly. And we're talking about new music. What
Yeah.
direction do you want to take? And what should we be expecting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm very much in like the house EDM
EDM vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's dropping is like very dark EDM situation. I'm very excited. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of EDM, and then I think next year is my rap year.
Yeah.
I think next year I'm a rapper.
You're a
I'm
rapper.
a rapper. Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna
but
be dope.
Yeah, very much. I'm going back to like the basics of pop. Like I'm just trying to be I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I'm just a
I'm just a girl. So yeah. So very, very much house EDM, yeah, DNB kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious, when you make a song or a project,
Yeah.
before you release it, do you have like a set of people that you send your music to for like, I guess, constructive criticism?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have like 6-7 people I always have to send a demo to. Yeah. And I've learned how to have tough skin.
Tough skin,
You have
yeah.
to learn how to separate you from the art and the artist. So if someone says they don't like the song, doesn't mean they don't like you and that you're not talented.
Yeah.
Just means that part of the song is not good.
It's not good.
And just fix it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely every single time, even before it's a full master, a demo, I'm sending it and I'm like, what do you think so far?
Yeah.
So that I know, okay, I can keep moving.
Yeah.
But most importantly, it's also my opinion.
Your
if I like
opinion.
it, it's like, okay, I'm sorry. I was just asking to be polite. I don't care what you think, actually. I'm just
Yeah.
going to do what I want. But yeah, definitely. I do
So-
have. Yeah.
Now you are an independent artist.
Yeah.
How is that going? Is it
going.
good? It's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
It's been I think what I'm enjoying the most is the freedom. Yeah, because like with labels, there's a lot of systems, and before I'm releasing a song, it needs to be in the system like maybe 8 weeks before it's even getting out. And now I can sit and say, guys, I'm shooting a video tomorrow and we're dropping it like next week. So like, let's just do it. And it's just been fun meeting new people and seeing, oh shit, I can actually do this thing myself. Yeah. It's going really good so far.
It's going great.
Yeah.
So apart from music, because we've spoken, I think, about everything to do with music, what does Joy like doing, or Savina? Like, what do you like doing apart from music?
I think right now, okay, let me start with a small anecdote. Before, music used to be my hobby, and now it's become my job.
Your job.
So hobbyless for so long. I was like, okay, like music is all I do. But I've gotten into golf. I play golf now.
Nice.
And I love baking. I love making cinnamon rolls.
Nice.
And what else do I do in my life? I'm a TikTok addict. By profession.
Me too. Me too.
What else do I do?
That's dope. That is actually really dope. So music is what you want to do with your career? Is it what you want to do fully? Forever.
Like till I can't sing anymore.
Really?
I can't walk anymore.
For real? It's like full force.
I'll be like 80. I'm like, tell me how you love.
Let's talk a bit about, do you have one or two sisters?
One.
You have one sister.
She's like my best friend.
Yeah, let's talk a bit about her, because she seems to be a part of like your life and your career, and I want to know how it is, you know, like having your sister be on set with you. How is that?
It's like having your biggest fan and your best friend there. And so she knows when I'm not okay, she'll just come, she'll just say what I need to hear in that moment, and it's fine. Or like she'll just hype me up for no reason, and like she's it's so great. And again, back to that support system thing, it really keeps me going. And because she's my younger sister, I'm also very protective of her, and I want to inspire her.
True.
And all she does constantly is remind me, like, no, you truly do. I look up to you so much, and you're doing such a great job. And she's like the best person. She left me to go to uni.
Really?
The snake.
Oh, where is she now?
She's at Dundee, University of Dundee. She's not in the country.
Oh,
In
damn.
genetics.
Oh my gosh.
I miss her so much.
You must. I was
but
gonna
we
be
talk
like,
every day. So,
How is she doing? How is she finding it?
She's good. She's settled. But it's winter now, so
Ooh, this the cold.
Hey Bambi.
Hey Bambi.
Yeah.
So we are gonna wrap up the show, but this lovely lady has decided that she just loves us so much. Imagine she's decided to do the thing. And what she has decided to do, guys, is to give us an exclusive song. The song is supposed to be dropping on Friday.
On the 8th of November.
On the 8th of November. Which one is Asa? It's Wednesday night on Woman Takeover Wednesday. And this lovely lady has said, you know what, guys? Let's just play it here. So I am getting the song ready on my phone so that you guys can hear it. But please tell us about this song.
It's my favorite song in the whole world. Tim, did you just laugh at me?
Tim is in the back. He's in the back.
Such a hater. Why are you laughing at me for laughing myself? Anyway, it's called Blink Twice. It came up really randomly. There's a movie called Blink Twice that's like come out recently. And when I thought of the two words Blink Twice, you know how they say like blink twice if you're in danger. So I was just like, wouldn't it be such a cool concept if it's like blink twice if like you wanna leave with me, or if you wanna like go home, like just send me like a signal. You go. So then I just started singing like a melody, because I knew. So this is actually the first song that melody came first, and then the beat was made around it. So I just knew I really wanted it to sound dark and kind of scary. And then the rest flowed. I went to Cap. I was like, this is it. Now do something about it. And so it's with Michael Carpenter. I think he did a fantastic job on the song. I love it a lot.
You love it. How long did it take you to write it?
It took us, I'd say, like 2 hours. It was me and my sister, actually. My sister co-wrote it with me.
Really?
Yeah, she was at studio.
Tell us.
I
Tell
know.
us.
Yeah. So yeah, we wrote it together. Yeah, but it took a bit long finding like the first verse and what I'd say. The pre-chorus is really short. It's one sentence, but like finding that sentence took like such a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very fun to write. Yeah.
Nice. So I'm gonna play it,
Yeah.
and I'll just take a video of you just behind the scenes of you singing, so that on Friday when it drops, I'll be like, I was the first one to hear it, guys.
Yeah,
okay,
it's not you. Yeah.
All right, guys. This is Blink Twice by our lovely lady who is taking over
The Wednesday.
the Wednesday. This is Blink Twice.
Thinking, I'm only thinking about your face. I know you're taken, but does she know she can't replace the main attraction? The only girl with what you want, baby, what you want, I can put you on. I know it's crazy, I know I left you all alone. My mind is racing, I wanna get you in the zone. Yes, I'm your vixen, let's make it 3 and put a show. Take me skin to skin, baby, bone to bone. If you only just give me a sign. Think twice if you need me. I know you wanna see me. Oh no, such a meanie. I should be interfering. Your girlfriend knows I'm on your mind. She's got you now, but you're so fine. Think twice if you need me. I know you wanna see me. Oh no, such a meanie. I should be interfering. Your girlfriend knows I'm on your mind. She's got you now, but you're so mine. Scary, be wary. I'm competition if you dare me, don't spare me. I wanna see him lose his bearing, not caring. Don't even matter what he's wearing, we're sharing. I wanna see him come on.
Why do you choose to waste her time? I know you want to see me. And everyone says we look so good together. Like, so much ado. Ama.
If you only just give me a sign. Think twice if you need me. I know you wanna see me. Oh no, such a meanie. I should be interfering. Your girlfriend knows I'm on your mind. She's got you now, but you're so fine. Think twice if you need me. I know you wanna see me. Oh no, such a meanie. I should be interfering. Your girlfriend knows I'm on your mind. She's got you now, but you're so mine.
Blink Twice.
Marambili too.
Marambili too. All you gotta do is blink twice. Yo, it's different. It's fun.
Thank you.
I was telling you, I can just imagine myself in the ocean, just
Yeah,
like
you're just like,
doom, doom, doom. Yo, it's a beautiful song.
Thank
It's
you.
different.
Very.
It is.
It's very different.
No, I love it. And you know what I like about your music is you love to experiment, which is
Exactly.
so dope. Like, no,
Yeah.
girl, trust me, just keep them coming, keep them coming. So
you.
this is dropping on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Are you thinking about a visual for
Visual
this
is next week.
Next
Don't
week?
worry. I got you.
Girl. So have you already recorded or are you going to?
We have.
She's done it. So are you gonna give us like an idea of what the visual is like? Just or a hint.
taste,
You
like
don't
a-
have to give us everything, but like a hint or something.
Yeah, just know I'm a crazy stalker ex. There are a lot of knives. In the video. Yeah, but it's a vibe. Like
Yeah.
I saw a draft today. I'm very excited.
No, that's
Yeah.
dope. That is so dope. I really love how you also push your boundaries when it comes to your visuals.
For sure.
And I think it's incredible.
Thank you.
Savina, you are doing incredible things. You are inspiring a lot of ladies out there, and a lot of people look up to you. including your sister. And we here at Radio 254, we love you. And I'm super excited that I got this chance to talk to you, get to know you, Kidogo, you know, get to listen to that unreleased music. I'm super, super grateful that you honored this and you came through, girl.
Sure.
You are going to go worldwide, go global, and we're going to be here cheering you on. So please don't stop. Keep on going. I'm going to ask you one last question before we have to love and leave you, and then you're going to tell us anything else you want to add.
Yeah.
What do you love most about being a woman?
Wow. I think this is so broad, but like I feel like we're just amazing. Like life comes from us. Let's start there. And I think there's just, I wouldn't even know how to describe it. Being a woman is like my favorite thing in the world. Yeah. And there's just a certain grace, elegance, power that comes with being a woman. And I love women, and I love being a woman.
Yeah. I love it. Please tell us what we should be expecting, how we can support you, and anything else you'd want to tell us, and anything you'd want to tell your fans listening, your family, and then please give us all your social media handles.
For sure.
Not a labda M-Pesa. Maybe somebody can be feeling a bit generous. You know, you never know.
You're right.
Yeah.
But sorry. The first one was what that you're expecting. New music is on the way.
It's on the way.
I'm considering December as well, dropping something else.
Nice.
It's release mania.
Please, 'tis the season.
So expect a lot more of my name on Spotify and gigs. I'm hoping to do a few live situations in the coming months. So hopefully I'll get to connect with people in person actually.
Yeah.
And my fans, my family, I love you guys so much. Like I wish I could put it into words how grateful I am for all the support I've received throughout my journey up until this point, that I know I will continue to receive. And may God bless you. For anyone starting out, keep going. Like I know you don't see it yet, but just keep going. The reason you've started is because you believed in something. And everything in the world came to fruition because of a thought. So at least you had that thought. Now you have to work and make it become something. So just keep going every single day. You'll get better, you'll learn, you'll fall down, but get up again. And
Nice.
Is there anything else I'm not answering?
Give us your socials, and then how we can be able to support you, or in case somebody's feeling generous, send you a little something, or maybe how we could be able to subscribe to something that we could be able to purchase.
For sure. All my socials are Savina. That's at SAVINNAH. On TikTok and Twitter it's 2 H's. Is it H's?
Even me, I usually say H's,
really?
and then my mom is like, "It's H. It's H." I'm like, H.
my H Billy. For support, just there's a pre-save link in my bio. Go do that. Kama unataka pesa, namba ya M-Pesa, just hit me in the DM. Tunaweza ongea vizuri, hatuwezi kasirika. Tutalewana.
Yes.
And for sure, hopefully I'm also trying to see if I can drop merch and that kind of thing. I'll keep you guys posted for sure.
Nice. Thank you so much, Savina. It has been incredible. You are our woman taking over this Wednesday, and may you continue to take over and honestly just keep on keeping on. I am gonna play Trouble because it's a song we haven't played. The first of firsts.
Imagine.
Just gonna drop a throwback as we end the show. Thank you to everybody who has been tuned in, and please make sure you stay tuned, because even though there is no show, the music still keeps on going. It's been amazing. Keep it locked. This has been Radio 254. Your girl is signing out.